it's a power steering or a manual steering, maybe the steering size is different. So there are different variants. To manage this variance, that is one of the pain area which we have is we have barcodes, we have RFIDs, but still you face problem that to operator, how you ensure that he does not make a mistake. That is one of the pain areas. So where we are struggling little bit to make it complete error proof. We have certain error proofing systems, but they are not Pokayokes. So you have, like I was saying, Pika Pika is there, so you can still make an error. So that is one area which I am looking forward, that how can we avoid these errors going forward. You can find them, like when you test or when you check manually, you find them that okay, the decal is wrong or something else is wrong. But how can you avoid this going into a tractor right at the first time? So the built-in quality, if we have to maintain, we need to improve on that system. So that is one area which I am looking at. And second, if we talk about OLE or OE, which is efficiency of a line or efficiency of an equipment, because it's all PLC controlled nowadays, so you definitely get all the messages that the line is stopped or running, and at the end of the shift or at end of an hour, you know my line had run for 58 minutes or 55 minutes and I had 2 minutes loss after 1 hour. But the manual entry still has to be manual, whether it was material short or whether it was quality problem. I don't see any system coming up. How can I automate this? Because manual still, if the line has stopped for 5 minutes, it is 2 minutes because of material and 3 minutes because of breakdown. The guy may write 5-minute breakdown. So you actually you are not able to actually attack the root cause when you are going to improve your efficiency. So this is one another key pain area probably for me. Third is, which I am looking forward, is for the communication between various departments or engineers on the shop floor. Again, the traditional ways are walkie-talkies. Now we have mobile phones, smartphones people using, but maybe a smarter shop floor method which is more visual, more talking to the shop floor, people talking to the shop floor, not limited to that group only, but everyone knows what's happening and how to solve the problem. So what many people have said here is a proactive or a preventive approach where I know beforehand what's going to happen. So not only for people communication, but for machine communication also. So that is one area which probably will add more to the smartness of the shop floor.
Absolutely. This reminds me that I was speaking with the managing director of Sandvik Asia, which makes the cutting tools. Many of you might be using those cutting tools in your machine tools. And he mentioned that a lot of research is happening at Sweden, where Internet of Things or industrial Internet of Things getting implemented, where a tool will tell that I have worked for so many hours now and it is now time to replace me, time to change me. So industrial Internet of Things, of course, is a big thing and which we will touch upon as we go along. So yeah, Mr. Sharma.
Yeah, in our case, the biggest issue, as Mr. Madan told, the first one, the model change over time. Like in tractor industry, I'm surprised 600 variants. So you can imagine, in case of LG Electronics, where we are making microwave oven line, one is from like 20 liters to 32 liters and 40 liters also. Then there are variants of solo, grill, convection, and then there are many features also, 50 menu and 100 menus. So that way, the biggest issue, although our factory is, one of the best factory in India, if you would have seen our lines, there are a lot of automations there. But the only thing is we are losing our time, during the model changeover time. Basically, like in case of, for example, microwave oven, when we have in-house our, all press shops, we have biggest tonnage press shop. So when we have to change the die change over time, it's currently a manual process. Although there are a lot of automation has been done, but still it takes, 10 to 15 minutes. And entire microwave oven tech time is around 8 seconds or 10 seconds for us. And during basically